Hello, Senior Stoner fans. It's the real Senior Stoner back at you. Today is Today is Monday. Well, unfortunately, I'm going to tell you a story. I'm going to go to the end first. I have to get a freaking nerve injection tomorrow morning. Something happened a couple hours ago, and now I have to get this freaking thing again tomorrow. Hopefully, it'll buy me until I get the neurostimulator. It's just getting ridiculous. And that is the topic. Here's what it's all about. You gotta know what this one means. Pain is like you're an athlete. Think about it. You could wake up, smile, and then all of a sudden it starts. You're off to the start of the game. No kidding. Football, running, turning, running back, diving, getting tackled. Soccer, the game that never stops, right? There is no way to stop a soccer match. It just keeps going. You're injured on the ground, they play right over you. Lacrosse, doesn't matter too. You get hit with the ball, keep on moving through. Marathon runners, and I'm a little amped up, I know I am. Marathon runners, because I'm so passionate about this. Marathon runners, 26 miles is it? I challenge them to go through what we go through. Now, let's talk about an entirely different sport. Figure skating. Weightlifting. Men with brooms. Tennis. Those are not aggressive sports, but think of the training and the time in the gym you have to have and the pains you get if you sprain your ankle or you go too far, too fast, too long. We don't have that. We don't have the luxury of that because we don't even know what too far, too long is until we're there many of the times. So being a true pain athlete is very simple. It's because you're on the hamster wheel. You're on the wheel that never stops. The wheel, think about it. You cannot get off. It can slow. It can even stop, but it's the pain wheel that keeps on going. So let me ask you a question. What athletic sport that happens can you think of that's like that never stops? It's like you sign up for whitewater rafting, whitewater canoeing. You know, there's an Olympic sport. I think it's kayaking, whitewater kayaking. You sign up for that. You're a whitewater kayaker. You're only a whitewater kayaker when you're kayaking. Not like us. We are full-time. We are every waking hour pain athletes. You know, I've used the term before, pain warrior, okay? And this morning I had a smile on my face. And when Mrs. Stoner got home, I said, honey, what am I going to tell you? This is what happens. It ramps. I don't know how to explain it either, okay? So, what's the challenge? The challenge is knowing you're a pain athlete, knowing you're on one of these things. What do? I'm going for an injection tomorrow. Think about that. That's crazy, right? No, it's not. I have a new pain medicine that I should be starting, but I haven't. Crazy, right? No, it's not. I've got my reasons. And I'm going for the neuroimplant trial, or am I, on the 21st. You know, all of this questionable thinking. Remember I went like this with the wheel? It goes like this, and I went. That's like the Ferris wheel. When you get to the spot where they leave you on top a little bit, it feels like you're going back a little bit, but you're really going forward. We're stationary. Pain is like that because you get a little bit of a respite. You get, oh my God, wait a second. And then you do a few things. You walk a little bit. You just walk a little bit. I'll say it again. You walk a little bit. And then boom, back where you started. From a pain perspective, and that is very frustrating, but you have to remember who you are. We are, essentially, pain athletes, and I'll do it again. Our track is not a track that's like the ice rink at a hockey match, not the track that's a quarter-mile track, let's say, around a big stadium. It's not a track that looks like a basketball court. You walk around the edges of it. Nope, nope, nope. Our track is different. Our track is the frickin' hamster wheel. And we can't get off. You all know what I'm talking about. And should I add to the hamster wheel of pain, the hamster wheel of stress that goes along with it, or the guilt we spoke of? These are all tied in. And that is what makes the pain athlete unique. The most unique aspect of a pain athlete, by the way, I shouldn't have said this one was, because this is the one that is that no one knows you're doing it. Now think about that. How are you today, Mr. Senior Stoner? I'm fine. How are you? Happy New Year. Happy New Year. No one knows that you are a pain athlete. It's like the silent service, which is submarine service, below the surface because they don't want to be seen. We are invisible pain athletes. Think about that. So you know what? Tomorrow when you get up, your feet hit the floor, and you realize, oh my God, here it goes again. Because you got a few hours of sleep and didn't feel the pain for that period of time. Remember, give yourself credit. Put that pin, the ribbon, the medal on your chest that you are a pain athlete. You know, you should be standing up with the Olympians. I challenge them to do what we do for as long as we've done it and keep doing it. Have a great night, everybody. But you know what? I'm not going to let you go. I want to tell you something. I cleaned my glass. Those of you who get at me all the time for it, 3 quarts of alcohol in a bucket. I dumped all my glass in. Thank God, right? There's a positive in every negative. It gave me something to do. And now I'm going to take a dab out of the Crimson Carta in honor of my wife. That's right, in honor of my wife. Because today is 3 years to the day from when we picked up Sugar from the breeder. And she became a part of our life. And Mrs. Stoner made that happen. She picked her out and said, I'm taking that one. And before I even turned around to pay the people, the dog was in the car with Mrs. Stoner. Remember, people, okay? It's okay to be pain warriors, okay? And pain athletes. Nothing wrong with it. Sometimes it happens, okay? Kind of where we are, okay? Believe it or not, the atomizer doesn't want to work on that one. So what do? We are flexible. We move over to something else. We're going to go in here and take some THCA diamonds, and put them right on into our Puffco Peak. We will look at the atomizer later on. I cleaned the glass and the atomizer, so that should be able to work eventually. Let's get our peak going. I'm sorry for the rambling, but as a pain athlete, one of the things you get to choose is how do you work out. I like to work out doing my videos. I like to put a little effort forth for you guys. So I hope it helps. I hope talking about the things we speak about over the last year have helped. It's helped me, and I really do it so it helps others. But I'm sorry I can't take your pain away. Hopefully I can help you deal with it better. Cheers. And thank you to all of my subscribers, my fans, people who comment and care. It's been a wonderful year for Senior Stoner because of you. Have a great night, everybody. And give yourself all those medals and ribbons because you are true pain athletes.